Ooh. We are live again. Put this out. I'm not getting any light at all. Go. Oh, I'm listing. No, I'm not listing today, Darren. I'm only doing it for. I haven't got a video today. I didn't wake up. There's supposed to be a carboot today, on a Friday, and I didn't wake up. I couldn't be bothered. So yeah, I ain't got a video at all, and I can't be bothered just to make one. Hi mate, how you doing? I'm all right. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to be on here for a couple of hours, just talking about stuff, and then later on tonight, from about 5, I think, yeah, I'm going to do a live stream till whenever. I can't be bothered. Yeah, I'm going to talk about some stuff that's coming out from the government, which could affect us all. Obviously, what I'm doing over the weekend. I am accidentally pressed the notification. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm just having my dinner. I've just played football, so I'm gonna set up the lighting as well a bit better. So I feel like I'm quite dark at the moment, so I'm gonna set it up properly, and I'm gonna see if I can get on live TikTok at the same time now, just to see. But I've got something to eat as well, so I need to try get to my dashboard. What are we doing here? Are you now? I'm a live streamer. I got no video out tonight, so doing it this way. Gonna do a live video. Gonna do a live when your video's out, Kaji, so no one watches it. I've seen you sell another camera. That's your thumbnail tonight, is it? I'm not gonna go around some charity shops just to do a video because I can't be bothered. Just waste of time. Just finished playing football as well, so I got some food in front of me. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat in front of you, Kaji. What are you two doing then? Are you going anywhere different this weekend, or you're going on holiday soon, aren't you? Is it next week? I'm almost at 4,080. Well, 79 away from 4,000. Then I'm doing a massive giveaway. Why do you go to that auction? You never stay there for longer than 10 minutes? I can't be bothered. With this, I'm doing one later, so I'm gonna get money for this, a little bit of money, and I'm gonna get money for later when everybody's uploading their videos. I'm gonna be doing a live, so they'll be watching my video and doing what I'm doing. There's something major that might be happening as well, so it could affect us all. So I'm talking about that. Kaji has a curfew and I've got to be home. Oh, can you see what it? Can you bid online at that auction? You should have bidded on some of that Nintendo stuff a couple of weeks ago. I bet it went for a lot though, didn't it? There's loads of gaming stuff. Not the general auction. Wow. I wouldn't pay that much, especially when it's old. You don't know if it works, do you? 150 quid for something you can't even test. I can leave bids. Kadji's on fire with the cameras, isn't he, at the moment? Can't believe he's picking up big cameras all the time. You're the daddy of cameras. No, I'm the daddy. Or I'm the god. You still haven't got one as much. Well, you have. Actually, you have. That Sony one was more than mine. But in total, about even, I would say. We'll give you an even, because you got 300, but I've sold one for 180, one for 200. That's 400 and 480. I sold the lens for 30, so 510 quid from 45. But you paid what? How much you paid? Did you pay like 3 quid for that one when I was with you? I paid 45 quid for all that stuff. I got the lens left. That's all I've got left now. Yeah, that's good though, isn't it? 3 quid. I can't believe you got it for 3 quid. And the thing is, was it just a normal person, or was it like a house clearance? Because if it's a house clearance, I would understand why you got it. But if it was a normal person, they must know how much that cost. Mad. They probably nicked it. Or unless it's somebody else. Yeah. Darren's the prowler. He goes around Kadji. When Kadji doesn't pick something up, Darren picks it up and sells it, doesn't he? Yeah. I just look at the name and think, because when I was doing my fitness stuff, I was looking at one of them, and they're like, I think they're like 800-900 quid, brand new, even if more. It's because it has that flip down thing, doesn't it, at the front? It's like comes out. The proper one of the best vlogging. Well, it's not the best, but there's one of the best vlogging cameras. It's all about toys now, isn't it? Though all I've sold the last couple of weeks is toys, except for a few things. Toys are just going. Ben 10, I've got all them Ben 10 figures, and I've sold them all now. Couldn't sell them for a whole year, and now they've all sold except for one. Don't know what's happening with them. All right, Gary. Darren, have you found that black light? That's where you can make your money. I sold that thing. I can't believe I sold it. Literally in 2 days, I sold that uranium glass. It's crazy. I mean, I only got 20 quid for it because it had a chip in it. I paid £1 for it. My mom saw it in the little old fashioned charity shops, and it was in like with all the bits and bobs. And it was because if it's green and you've got a black light, you have a little black light torch you can buy from eBay for like 3 or 4 quid, and shine on it. And if it glows up, like glow up in the dark, it's uranium. And some are worth hundreds and thousands of pounds, obviously, on the design. If you have a massive vase or something with like dragons or sea serpents or frosted versions. You know, if you have sets of glassware, it can be worth loads, and no one will know about it unless they check. It's crazy. My favorite resellers are in here, Kaji and Daz. Oh, thank you. I don't know about the other two, but thanks for liking me. Daz, what was it like doing a vlog in front of the camera? Moaning about Royal Mail. What are you moaning about them for? They're not that bad. Yeah, it's radioactive. I looked at the one that's similar, and he had one of them tester things on the top of it, and it was like right at the top. So don't know if it's again what happens if you what happens to it. Radioactive. That means I'm going to turn into a monster or something. I'm the massive goat. You are what a massive. Yeah. Right. Oh, wicked. Watches are like big money if you know what you're on, you know what they are. But you don't see that many watches, do you? What are you two doing then? Listing. What's that? What do you think to the news player Liverpool? What's that? What do you mean? New link. What player? Who they linked with? It was a bit late now. There's no transfer list, is it? Listing cards. I'm waiting for my Ultravox box set delivery. No. Oh, very funny. I'm not saying that I can read. You know what? If you do TikTok live and you say something like that, you get banned. A1. That's still going. I've bought loads. I've bought loads of TikTok stuff to see. I'm gonna review it on a YouTube channel. You know, video like bags, shrink wrap. You know the black stuff that you use, Kaj. Yeah, I use that as well. And 6 rolls for 12 quid or something like that. Crazy price. What time is it? Half 12. Did you go? No, I put my alarm on, and then I looked at it. I switched it off, because I just was too tired and I couldn't be bothered. So I didn't bother. Yeah. I'm gonna go live on TikTok as well. Hey, see what happens on there. TikTok's weird, man. TikTok is weird. Darren, do you know what this is? I bet you know what this is. I bet Cadge doesn't know what it is, but I bet you know what it is. Yeah, malt loaf, what do we call it? Molly? Should do them, what is it, ASMR things, where you just eat and go. Afternoon, Molly. Did you go to the carboot? Molly, give me a rose. Or a gift. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. There's a new one. There's a new one out. It's toffee, sticky toffee pudding flavour one. It's really nice, that one. You should meet me halfway on Sunday somewhere, and I'll meet you halfway. It's only an hour away to the Midlands, around that area. Like the high part of Midlands, I don't know. The thing about auctions is, by the way, TikTok, I'm on YouTube live as well. I'm on for a couple of hours. I'm doing a live on YouTube later. The only trouble about auction is if you don't win it, you come away with nothing, don't you? Car boots, you usually have a choice of what you want. £4.30, bloody hell. Right, I'm on TikTok as well. I'm on right next to you, and I haven't got a clue how it works. What I don't even know what all these gifts you get. I don't get any, but there's some right weirdos on TikTok. I had an argument yesterday, somebody on TikTok, because he goes, you need to stick to the gym and stop reselling. You don't know what you're on about. Where is that Stickney? Best biscuits in the world. Best biscuits in the world. They are caramel digestives, chocolate digestives in tea. Right, people, I'm new to TikTok. Well, I'm not new. I just don't bother with it because it's full of weirdos. I'm a YouTuber, by the way. You going to Deutrich tomorrow? Yeah, I am. If it's not raining. Are you? They are. Mm. Oh, yeah. They're here now, Steph, aren't they? Darren, Kaji. Some of the girls on my channel want us to do a calendar for next year. They want Darren as February because it's the shortest month, so I don't have to look at it. Kaji, what month do you want to be? We should sell it then. Yeah, it was pretty big. Yeah, we need a reseller calendar. I'll do it. I don't mind doing that. We could do what the charities do and give some to charity, but give 20% off the profits, because I don't mind doing that. You can do that. Can you actually do it though, or are you just doing it because you want to perv? We can have Ricky and Gully too. Ricky Resells would do it. I guarantee he would do it. Gully, I don't know if he would do it. Obviously, I don't want him. I don't want anybody I don't like going to it. So that's probably the majority of the reselling people. I want to be Easter so I can cover myself in chocolate. yeah, but there'll be no chocolate. You'll be licking yourself. You'll be like this. Yeah. I want to be December. I said I wanted to be December so we can finish with a good one. After all the trash before me. I can have my balls out. Flipping sloth. I don't even know what he looks like. Isn't he got really long hair? Looks like a rocker. I've never ever spoke to him. Have you sold Mad Balls? No, I haven't. I should have, but no. Very collectible, Mad Balls are. I wasn't licking chocolate. We're talking about Kaji. He wants to do a advent calendar, a reseller's advent calendar, not advent calendar, and he wants to cover himself in chocolate for Easter. And I said he'd be like this on his picture, licking himself. Yeah, I would do it. You need obviously a person who will do it. And if we do it for charity, if we make the calendar for charity, but obviously we need some money as well. But I don't think there's no point doing it for money, because you'd have to split it by 12 people to start off with, and we're probably only going to we'll probably only sell one each, and that'd be us buying it ourselves. Jammy Dodger looks like the sort of person who wouldn't do like that. He wouldn't do that. Forget charity. How are we going to split the profits? It'd be impossible to sell. I don't think he would. I don't think he would. I don't know. I don't know that many resellers, to be fair. The only ones I do know is that I don't like them. Like that. John Luke wouldn't do it. We're not famous enough for him. Me, Ricky. I think Ricky would do it. Me, Ricky, Kaji, Daz. You think Jamie Dodger? I don't know. I don't think he will. Master of Pieces might do it. He'll do it. He's actually quite funny. Welsh pick up a poker. He'll do it. I know he will. That's like 7. Yeah, that's why I'm not keen on him. It is all for the camera. He never breaks down anything. He just wants to show off his warehouse all the time. It's not, we all could do that. I could go and get a loan out and have a massive locker. I don't see the point of people buying these massive lockers. This is the thing. I got so much hate because they're like, oh, look at all the stuff in your rooms, blah, blah, blah. If I went and bought a locker, you wouldn't say anything then. Have you seen that? What is his name? Rummage around. He's got loads of stuff all over the place. And he had somebody working for him to do it. Yeah. I don't hate anybody who's in reselling except for 90% of them. Nah, I don't really hate any of them. I just don't bother them anymore. It's just, I don't think it's certain people. I think it's a threat. I think I don't like threats of like people like Darren coming along, like Kaji popping up, me popping up, who speak our mind. Ricky's been around for years, and so he gets along with them all, but people know what he's like. It's just one of them, I think. Very niche fan zone. I actually had somebody comment saying, I only watch your channel to laugh at your stuff because you don't know what you're on about. And I'm like, all right then. I says, I'd choose John Luke over you any day. And I was like, why would you bother even saying that? And guess which one it was on? The Reselling Summit one. What a surprise. It's probably one of them idiots. I better watch what I'm saying because I'm on TikTok as well, aren't I? Yeah, I only watch them. I only watch them. I don't know who's Ashley. I haven't got a clue where Ashley is. Oh, Ashley there. Oh, he's your mate, isn't he? You would say that. That's the thing, isn't it? It's like you lot go around together and you don't seem to care about what you get. You know, you will give Darren something or leave something for Darren. Darren will leave something for you. Where a lot of the resellers, they will be picking them all up and going, nah, I don't care. You know, you have to be selfish to be a reseller, I think. But I think it's like, we could get Nick. He'll do it. Nick and Andrew. He'll do it. And he's got a lot of followers, hasn't he? So you would sell more with him, innit? Or maybe not. Think he'll do it. Retro resale. I'll get on with him. He's all right. Retro is George's. George's a nice lad. I don't really watch Cookie one. I've seen it, but as a reseller, like when you're a YouTuber and you're a reseller, it's hard to watch other people's while you're doing your own because you just haven't got time. You got your purchasing under control yet, or your stock a bit down, or just wanting on? My stock, I've still got loads of stock. Still got loads. I don't really care about my stock because I know when it comes to winter and the car boots are all closed, even when they're open, the ones that are open, they're going to be really bad. I'm going to have loads of stock while people are going around charity shops struggling because it is hard. I went around 11 charity shops, picked up 2 items, I think, or 3. Tommy Traders. I recognise the name, but I don't know. And Topton's Tats, nah. I know a few clearance people, but they seem to be putting up the prices now and stuff as well, checking the prices. And the only thing about clearance people is they chuck their stuff about, they ram it out, chuck it into the big van. It's going to be bashed. So you need to get something really good for cheap, just in case it doesn't work, so you can sell it for spares and repairs. Nobody cares about your life. Very bad. I'm doing 2 lives. You fool! I'm talking to somebody on TikTok. I'm smashing on the chat. Well, if you go on my YouTube channel, I'm smashing it on that. So why don't you get off watching me, you little freak, and go and troll somebody else? See, TikTokers are weirder. They all think they're all gangsters and hard men, don't they? Because they can type a few things. It's all about you. Well, it is all about me. It's my channel. I just want a cage fight with people. I just want to fight. Can't we just do a fight? Caddy range that one. Just get me these people and I'll rattled him. No, you haven't rattled me. You haven't rattled me because you were nobody. You were nobody. My face is going red. I've just had a shower. So, yeah, okay. My face is going red. No one will do it. It's the bald head, yeah. It's because I look like Vin Diesel. That's what it is, isn't it? Oh, some people. I'm quite close to not even bother with TikTok. It's just full of kids, isn't it? Full of kids. TikTok is for I class TikTok for lazy people who can't get views on YouTube. Everybody uses TikTok to try and make their YouTube channel better. Right? I had grief off this bloke who reseller. He's got like 100,000 followers on TikTok, and he's got like 100 on YouTube. And I'm just laughing. It's easy to get views and stuff on TikTok. You know, if I got like 150,000 views like I do on TikTok on my top ones, then I'll meet you for a punch up. Okay, then where do you live? I'll come and get you now. Are you going to get the bus? Your mum going to give you the money? I'm doing two things here. So, yeah. You're the one that you do fancy me or something. Do you want a picture? Do you want a kiss? I'm so bad, I am. Kaji's now joined it. Kaji's joined the live on my TikTok. Come on, Kaj. Sort him out. That's a bit rude, isn't it? He's asked him, he's saying, am I homosexual? And Kaji's put, I am. Gary Wine. John challenge ABL. Then pussy. What you on about? Challenged him to what? I never challenged to anything. I challenged him to 24. I challenged anybody for 24 hours because I guarantee not many people can do it. I did it easy. Yeah, we're lovers. We've got an OnlyFans page. You want to see it? Yeah, this is the fudge. See it? Uphill Gardener. God, I knew that for years. Oh, you can tell you're about 5 years old. Have you ever noticed when people troll you on whatever thing, they've never got a picture because they're so embarrassed of themselves because they're either some right mess or a little kid because they've got no friends. Yeah. I swear to God, people nowadays, yeah, social media is really, really good. But there's so many idiots who get away with stuff. Back in the day, if you said any of this stuff, like playgrounds, out when you're just out with your mates, you'd be in a fight, wouldn't you? You'd absolutely be in a fight every 5 seconds. Tattoos just cry for attention. Mate, you're just jealous because you probably can't afford tattoos, can you? Yeah, it's true. They wouldn't. That's you know what? I would gladly meet you right now if you said that. Who did your tattoos? Michael J. Fox. He was a legend. He is. You can tell you're not from my era because you would never say that about somebody like Michael J. Fox. I'm not attention. I'm just doing it because it's the same as this. You just see 9 boiled eggs on the bus. Oh, yeah, you're on the bus though. Shame. I can't ignore them. You know what I mean? I love winding them up because they think they're clever and they're not. So I just carry on because in the end of the day, if you wind up the haters come back, and the haters are the ones that make you money as well. Why do you think Andrew Tate is so good at what he does? He might be a bit of an idiot, but he's good at it because he winds every single person up because it knows it gets attention. Look at the videos that are most popular. Look at most videos. It's always like argumentative videos, controversial videos. They're the ones that, I can put a video out tonight. I won't even have to do anything and say, I got in a fight at a car boot and rested. I guarantee I get loads of views for it. It'll be a clickbait, but, Hi, mate. Hope you're well. Just thought I'd let you know I'd easy do you in a one-on-one in real life, pal. Oh my god, I'm getting loads of offers for fights. Have you seen yourself? You look like something out of Fraggle Rock. Rogan Josh. Fraggle Rock in real life. AI version. Fraggle Rock characters coming up. Why are you giving the big and blood? Oh, here we go. He's now talking gangster, and he looks about Darren's age. He's going, why are you giving big and blood? I do you. Hope you're having a lovely week, though, mate. You seem lovely. All right. He's one of them guys. He likes a bit of a telling you off, doesn't he? Get him, John. I will. I'll get them all. I don't care. I'd love to meet one of these at a car boot one day and see what they do. Interaction farming. AL Fraggle Rock. Yeah, I know you, mate. You watch my YouTube channels as well. You all right? Bare knuckles, anytime, place blood. Oh, God. Hey, but the thing is, on TikTok, it's in that HOS TikTok and all that lot. Have you? And they go, mate, I'm not going to fight you. You got 100G, have you, to fight me? You got 100G to fight me? Stupid. Where are you from? Rogan Josh. Hey, at least I get some attraction on TikTok now. Give me a rose, Rogan Josh. I'll like it. Oh, we got a troll. Come on here now. We've got the old granny one. I love a good curry hiding. Yeah. I like a Rogan Josh. It's quite nice. You're wasting your life, John. You need to get out more. Find yourself a nice girlfriend. I don't want a girlfriend unless she's rich and good. nails down. See, if you were tough, you'd tell me where you lived. Hey, have you seen? Stephanie, have you just came on TikTok as well? I have loads of ladies. Yeah, we got a calendar going. Yeah, so you don't know nothing. I'm a reseller and we're doing a reseller calendar, and all the women want us. Yeah, I thought it was. Steph, give me a rose on there. I want a rose. I don't know what a rose is, but I haven't got any. I'm from Gloucester Services. I know where Gloucester is. Cool. I'll do a carboot in Gloucester for the weekend. Then I'll come and see you. Defo owns a Sports Direct mug. Mate, have you seen what I'm wearing? Have you seen what I'm wearing? Have you seen this? Yeah. More than your whole clothes. I don't have Sports Direct mugs. I have Peppa Pig because I'm the man. Amazing how many people have nothing better. I know all these. You know what? All you guys, you should get off your phones and actually do something with your life. This is my job. Not this, but reselling. Do you want to see my suspenders? Do you? What do you do for money? I do everything. Go to charity shops, wholesaling, pallets. So I'll buy pallets and sell them on. Do everything, and then sell it for more money. Go and have a look at my few videos. How much I made in 1 week. You might learn something. Then you can do it yourself. Oh, thank you, Steph. You can send me as many as you want. Do you have to pay for them? Steph, do you have to pay for these like flaming hearts and stuff? I ain't got a clue. All right then. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just be on here until I have to pick up my lad. You have to pay for him. Really? No wonder. Well, because you see all these girls on here and they get loads. So all these sad lads who think, oh yeah, she's nice looking. If I give her a heart, I'm gonna get in there. Sad. Don't know how anybody makes money on these lives if you're just like weird. Thank you anyway, Steph. I was talking about you to my lad, and I just couldn't stop laughing about all the jokes. And he's like, "Oh, that's bad. You shouldn't say that about her." And I was like, "Well, look what her name is on Instagram. A calendar boy." Yeah, I'm on steads. I'm on steroids. Not. When I'm always at car boots. Do you know what? Which one? I'm apparently you thing is, you go on like you are the old granny. Apparently, I ripped off, but then you messed up because you then said you was the angry granny. So you need to make up which granny you are because I have lots of grannies I fall out with. I'm sat in my storage unit labouring 20 crates of books with raffle tickets. Oh, God's sake, that must be a pain, mustn't it? You got tips. Okay. I haven't done a really proper video like that. You know what? Everybody still slates me for that one video saying, "Oh, you're a wimp. You should have. You didn't knock him out." Blah blah blah. Really, the man was like about 60 years old. Really, like looked like a one of them people that smokes 100 a day. Really, like needs a wash, and you can tell he was just like old fashioned, and he was like, oh, not in the times, selling rubbish, like bits of metal and stuff like that, and rubbish. I'm not gonna go and start on somebody. You can call me what you want, but like I said, the only things you will wind me up about if you say anything about my family, and that's it. You're gone. I don't care who you are. Yo, Granny, really catchy. If you rearrange the letters, it's catchy. Hey, John, don't listen to the hate. I don't listen to it. I just react to it because I think it's funny. What's the cheese? Probably his feet. Matt. Yeah, but I bought a load of TikTok stuff anyway. I bought the poly bags, red ones. I bought shrink wrap. I bought some tape, and I bought some label stickers. So I'm going to review them all on my YouTube channel, like as one big video, and then I'm going to put the links in to go over to my TikTok, and then you can buy them. Obviously, I'll review them. I'll do an honest review. I don't care about making money off it, but if they are good, they are a lot cheaper, especially when we use label things. Tickets, what do you call them? They are expensive, aren't they? You all right, Luke? How are you? Do you ever see boot stalls that you reckon made? Do you ever see boot stalls that you reckon? Boot stalls? What do you mean? What do you mean by boot stalls? Boots in like the pharmacist place. Cheers, mate. I know you always comment. Oh, you see them on something like e-boots. There's a lot of them people there. They sell all these like like where you get at like Stead and Simpsons shoe zone places, and they're selling shoes for like £5. And I don't know how they're getting. Obviously, they're getting big shipments from like China and just selling them for cheap, because obviously these big shops in like your town centres and that, they have overheads. They got to pay for the shop, staff, where that's why they have to raise the prices. With obviously somebody at car boot, that's why I think a lot of people are going to car boots over markets and that, because you pay your 10 quid or whatever you do. And if you're now like, for me, if I saw some shoes where my lad goes through shoes like crazy, even unless you buy a pair of like kickers, which are really good, you're going to pay 40 quid for a pair of kickers for your kid just to knack her up in a month. No, you're not. You just buy a pair of cheaper shoes, because they all, scratch them up and everything, don't they? Hello, Tammy. You've changed your picture again. You'll find which car boot's this then. Tell me which car boot. Come on. Oh, Granny. Tammy's back for you. I know, she's always back for you. I should do a thingy what Kaji does and have a fan mail and put it up on a wall. She'll probably send me some knickers and tell me, wouldn't she? Hello, Baldy. I'm not bald. I'm shaven. Oh God. I don't know if that's you or, but you're in your bra. thing is, some people, that's a bit personal. The thing is with people on car boots, they're not after big profits. They're after small profits, but sell a lot. So they might only make a $5 off these shoes or whatever. But if they can sell 100 of them, they're happy, aren't they? And it's cash in hand. That's the thing. You know, you can say, oh yeah, if you're buying off the back of a van, you don't know what they're doing. I don't know how they get them. They could be buying off the back of the van. They could be buying them from somebody else, cash in hand. You know, and taxman will never ever find how they how much money they're making. That's why do you think all these people at car boots, when you say, oh, why don't you sell it on eBay, why don't you sell it on Vinted, they're like, nah, can't be bothered. They could sell most of their stuff. Some of those people are like sell the stuff and it's like, oh, let me have a look. Somebody actually looked on eBay once and said, wait a minute, oh, it goes for this price. And I'm like, well, you're not on eBay, are you? But well, just tell me which car boot you're at, Granny, and I'll be there. I'll get my mom down. She'll karate kick you. I'll bring my dog. I've got an Alsatian. She won't do anything. She's a wimp. Do you sell pack keys? They're quite hard. Pack? I've never heard. What are pack keys? Friend did car boot. Cost £10. They made 40 quid. Good. See, I wouldn't even get out of bed for 40 quid. You know what I mean? You know, you're paying 10 quid to do a car boot and then you're only making 40 quid. So you're actually making only 30 quid if you take off the 10 for the car boot. I mean, last car boot I did, I made 300 quid. And I was selling stuff cheap. And I was still making profit, but yeah. Is it that Sheridan? Probably is. He's disappeared, and he remember when I wanted a boxing match with him? They don't talk about me anymore. I'm not irrelevant. I can't even say irrelevant. I can't say irrelevant. That's it. You should aim for what is happy for you. So when people say, is being a reseller worth it? If you're a lawyer and you're on 150 grand a year, you're never going to make 150 grand a year in reselling unless you've got a team of people, you're getting in pallets of stuff, like more like a warehouse. But if you're working in a shop, I was a manager of B&M, and I'm making more than a manager of B&M, and I'm working less, and I can do what I want. I can have, like, now they're working in B&M doing boring stuff, dealing with annoying customers, right? The only customers I have to deal with is people who buy stuff off me, but I can ignore them. I'll just block them. Some won't. It's like them Amazon sellers that have all that stuff. They buy it for, like, God knows, cheapest chips, but it's not. No one wants it. Who wants to buy a phone wire? That's rubbish. They are poor quality. Let's have a look. Serious question. I don't recognize the brand of shirt you're wearing. Is it on it? It's Luke. So it's a designer make, mate. I bought this for holiday with a pair of shorts. So I'm matching top and shorts. It cost me £100. They're like a very well, if you're into your clothing, they're a very well known brand. They're very expensive. They're not like designer. They're in that, like, mid range. I don't know what it's like in America, but where I got this from, they only sell stuff like this. Ralph Lauren, Hugo Boss, Stone Island, them sort of things. So it's that middle range. So it's like £50 a top, or whichever that is. Yeah, it's good make to look for. I think it's only in England though. I'd love to come to America. There's somebody who we went to America with their wife. Was that Cookies and Cream? And they bought about 4 suitcases back of American stuff because they knew they'd make loads of money. Well done, Gary. You tell her or him or whatever it is. Well, this is interesting. I'll have my malt loaf. All right, L. I don't know what your name is, but it's L. What you'll have to do is you'll have to get a holiday booked for the UK. I'll meet up with you. I don't mind meeting up with you. I'll take you to one of the car boots. Because you don't have car boots over in America, do you? You have yard sales and you have charity shops, but you have them massive. It's like a car boot, but I've seen it on somebody. I follow somebody on YouTube who does comic collecting, and you have that like them big, massive. It looks like fields and fields, but it only happens like once a year in a place, and like flea market, yeah, something like that. I do like the yard sales. We have garage sales and flea markets. Flea markets are like car boots, basically. Yard sales, we don't have many yard sales, but when I watch Americans do yard sales, it's always good stuff. It's like they've just emptied their life collection of like toys, and it's like, wow, I love that. I love the vintage He-Man figures all set and all that. Like, it's crazy. I missed a question there, didn't I? Stone Island is overrated. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I haven't got one. I don't think anybody's any good. I think they're all rubbish. That Darren one, he doesn't know what he's on about. He just walks around. Takes about half an hour to look at something. Nah, I like Darren. Darren's good. I would say that because he's a friend. He knows his stuff. Kaji's obviously a bit more like me, and he's a bit more. You don't know what you're gonna get. I do like Jammy Dodger just because he's like a machine when he goes around the car boots. I like Retro, but I feel like a lot of the YouTubers are a lot of them are fake. A lot of them just want to be nice, and I don't know. It might be just me. I might just be one of them people. It's just a moaner. I'm not a moaner, but you know what I mean. Just it makes their videos are always the same. There's never anything different with their videos. There's no controversy. There's no like having a go at the seller, or something like that, or saying your opinion. Oh my god, this is it, and having that right moan. Master of Pieces did a really good video yesterday, or was it the day before? He was actually ranting. I was loving it. He ranted for about 5 minutes. It was hilarious because he's usually quite chilled out and everything, and he just ranted for 5 minutes, and it was refreshing. But yeah, other than that, pretty much you know what you're going to see every car boot, and it's like, oh, whatever. We have to do a lot of car. We'll have to do a car boot today. I reckon it'll be a right laugh. Where are you from again, Steph? Isn't it? When I had you lot on last time, all you women, I forgot where you are. One was from Newcastle. Are you from Durham? I think, I don't know. I just listed more in 20 minutes than John didn't. You haven't listed anything, Darren. You're a hoarder. You just buy stuff. Ricky and Darren, the legends. I picked up. See, we can't. Zippo lighters. See, we never see stuff like Zippo lighters. It's always, see, at car boots, you get different people. So you'll get the old men who have their little cabinets and have all their little bits and bobs in there, like little lighters and I don't know, screws and coins and boring stuff, what I don't like. And then you'll have your house clearance people. So you'll have a big van, and basically they'll got into a house who somebody's died or something, got paid or pick it all up, and then they have to deal with all the junk, and they just go to a car boot and just flog it. And then you have normal people, and then you have the fake sellers who just sell a line of fake Nike Jordans. Yeah, it's a mixture. But I only know one car boot near me that is actually decent. Like there was no traders, it's just all car boots. But it's still not brilliant. I need to go down south, I think, and go to one of their car boots where Jammy Dodger goes to and all that, like, because they just pick up loads of stuff and it's always good. Dougie on the boot. I don't know who Dougie on the boot is. I've got a life, Tammy. I can't just sit on YouTube and watch people all the time. Tom's Tats. He's all right. I've seen a few videos, but just like saying it's just video games, isn't it? All the time. It's boring. Once you've seen one console, you've seen them all. You know what I mean? And you don't know how they're doing their videos. The thing is, with me, Kaji, and Ricky, we're the only three I know that do pretty much daily videos. So we cannot get away with anything. If I did one video a week, or maybe 2 videos a week, I could make my videos like look so good. What I look like I'm picking up all the amazing things. I could just edit everything out and just look like I've picked up a £200 item, another £200 item, another £100 item, and I would look like I'm the master of car boots. But you know, I do it a daily video, don't I? So you see the reality of what a reseller actually is like. Not, oh, I'm just going to pick and choose and edit it all in one video. You know, I think a lot of them do that. I don't know. They might do, they might not do, but I think they do. Darren, you look like the sort of has a cabinet. A car boot tour. I was going to do a charity shop tour. I'm going to Chester. I've decided I'm going somewhere next week. I'm going to Spencer's warehouse in Loughborough. So I'm going to Loughborough next Wednesday. I'm going to do a car boot, not a car boot, a charity shop video in Loughborough, which is like Leicester area. And then I'm doing I'm buying a big 10-kilo bag of clothing. Yes, don't all faint. I am buying a 10-kilo bag of clothing. He picked out, because he sells big bags of clothing. Out of one of them, he picked up a CP coat. If you know what one of them are, then they're the coats that they're like parka coats, but they have the hoods and they have the goggles on the front of them. They're like 300-400 quid and more, and he's put it on for 99p because he makes money from the doing the kilo stuff. Yeah, he's I think it's at like 40 quid at the moment. Yeah, but I've watched people and they say that deprived areas are the best places to. I'm not in a deprived area, Darren. You are. I'm not. I live in a nice area. I got £500,000 houses behind me. Thatched houses. I live in Shropshire. Shropshire's a posh part. Yeah. But deprived areas, because they don't have much money, they do a lot of stuff on finance. And if you ever went around the rough areas, I mean the rough areas of like London, they've all got like top quality stuff, haven't they? All the hoodies and stuff like that. You know, it's like all the football hooligans, they've all got Stone Island stuff, haven't they? Which, you know, is expensive. But it's clothing. I'm not a clothing person. You know, I will buy clothing if it's good, but other than that, I won't. What are you laughing at? I wasn't rude to him because he was lying. The thing is, I'll show you now. I'll actually show you while you're there. I'll show you a proper one. Right, guys on TikTok, guys on YouTube, I'm going to show you how to prove a fake from a real one, right? And I know one's a real one and I know one's a fake one, right? This is a fake one, bought from Tenerife when I went with my lad. I bought it for him because he saw it and he wanted. I don't care. You know, it's like 20 quid. And this is a real one, right? Basketball tops, right? The real ones, this is a Steph Curry one, right? If you look at, you can't really tell on like videos, but it's all print. So everything is a print, you know, like ironed on print, right? Even the badge, the night tick, right? Everything. Also, the NBA badge is always in the center at the back. Back in the day, if it's like this one, because back in the day I had one like this and it was real and they had it the embroidered thing there, but it's changed now. You know, back in the old days, everything was like stitched on, wasn't it? Nowadays, everything is printed on. It's faster. Right? You go to a football ground and you get all this on. What is it? Nothing's stitched. Everything is printed, the name and everything. Right? So then you have the thing at the bottom. And there's different, it's put in a different way. So this, as you can see, is like that. Where this one is like that. So it's just the stitching's rubbish. It's just big and bulky. It doesn't look right. It's good, but it doesn't look right. Another thing is the quality. Basketball tops are quite thick. You might not think they are, but they are quite thick. So they're very, like, they're thicker than normal, right? Where these are not. It's like they've tried to make a 1990s Jordan basketball top, but nowadays, so they don't know what they're doing. And then finally, you have the labels. So you have all the labels, like you say you do, and you'll have the codes. So you have the little numbers, the RN code, so you can always check it. And then you'll have loads of badges, you know, labels, but the print on them, I'll show you there, the print, it's a bit blurry on there, but it's not blurry on here. The print will be very crisp, right? And then you have the little, if it's Nike, you always have this. And this is where you can check out your, if it's real or not. Simple. On here, you've got bits where they're not meant to be. Also, like that top, it was like this. Look, no labels at all. When you get really good fake ones, you get labels and that, but they're still not good. That's why it was a fake. Every top sports top, wherever you go, will have all these labels, have the thing. Also, a lot of them now will have like the this one's it's actually fell off. It did because it's obviously older and been washed off. You have the hologram on it as well. They can't do all that because what they want to do is go boom and like this, get out of the way, where they spend a bit more quality on them ones. So that's a difference between a fake and a real. Same with football tops and everything, but some are better than others. You can get really, really good ones at the moment. I actually got done with, I think, a Liverpool top. I liked it and I just bought it. Usually, yeah, that's how I speak. Usually, you probably don't speak right as well. It's an accent. Usually, I can say it. Unusually. I missed. Thanks, Tammy. I'm down Portsmouth, but I do drive. Okay. Oh yeah, that's it. You are from Portsmouth. You need Darren. Yes, I'll gladly meet you at Bolton. Bolton, I think, will last all year. It's hard ground. It's massive, literally massive. I went to a Wednesday one, and you think about Torksey or something like, or Doncaster. It's as big as Doncaster, if not bigger, and laid out better. So it's just not walking around the stadium. They've got massive car parks. You go and watch. Did you watch that video when I went to Bolton? You go and watch it if you didn't. It's brilliant. How many fights? I don't know. I've had a few fights, but not many. I'm not a fighter. I don't fight. I only protect myself. Have your charity shops there gone and say, yeah, they are overpriced. So like they'll see a Ralph Lauren top, and just because they see a Ralph Lauren label, they think it's worth like 60 quid, and they'll put like 20 quid on it or something stupid. Yeah, the quality of stitching is the most important, so they won't overlap the stitching as well. Like I've got my Liverpool top. I bought it from Tenerife, which was fake as well, and you can tell it's a fake. It's okay. I knew it was fake. It was everything on that market was fake, but it's got single stitching, so it's fake. It's just the quality of material. If the quality, when you buy, the best way to find out a fake is to research in things. So if you want to be a clothing seller, you really need to go to the clothing places what you want to buy. So if you want to do high-end clothing, you need to go to these shops and actually go and look at these, and then you'll know the quality. Buy a few things off the charity shops, off them car boots, which you don't know if they're real or fake, and then wear them or take them with you and do the quality test next to them where the badges are and everything. Obviously, different brands change their labels around, and the coloring of the labels after so much time. So you need to check it up on it. That's why I don't do clothing, because I do, but thoughts on eBoot. I've been twice. I've been asked to go there. What's his name? Is it Ricky? I don't know his name. He's invited me to go as a VIP because I said eBoots is full of traders. There's not many normal car booters there. There's always fights at eBoots. It's easy to spot a fake when you know what it is. It is easy to spot a fake if you deal with that. So, like I say, I've got Nike Air Jordans, I've got Crocs, when I buy stuff, I never really wear secondhand stuff. Except for a few things, I've got secondhand because I liked it. So most of my clothing is designer or sports, branded. So when it comes to fake stuff, I'm pretty much like on par with it, except for them trainers, which really got me. I still got them. So if anybody wants them for 10 quid, you can have them. They're really nice. If you've got a kid that's got size 5 feet, you can have them. They're still nice. Also, what's the story of you supporting Liverpool? Was you born there, or did you spend some time? No, my when I was about six or seven, my cheers, mate. We stopped giving me money. Yeah, you need to book next year. Book yourself a holiday to the UK and come over, spend a couple of weeks in the UK. You can do all the sites and all that, then, can't you? And do a few charity shops, do a car boot. You'll enjoy it. Just do it in the summer holidays, probably next year, because I would say that's the only time when it's decent weather in England, but usually not. Would you ever go to a car boot in London? I don't think. I knew somebody lived on the outskirts of London. He says there's no car boots in London. There's no space, but I don't know. When I went down to London on the outskirts, there was a car boot and it was massive. Waiting for Postman to deliver my records. Afternoon nap, is it? See, I think with car boots, the quiet ones are the best. But then again, oh yeah, my mate was, when I was at school, primary school. He was a Liverpool fan. I didn't support football, and he was a Liverpool fan, so I just became a Liverpool fan with him. And his dad was a Liverpool fan. Then I liked Liverpool, but when you're like 7 or 8 years old back then, you didn't really care about football. I didn't really care about football. And then my first proper memory was 1990, the World Cup, because I had the England top. I wish I still had that now. I had the England top, and I had an old England. This is England. He said, "This is England," with the England team, Gaza, Gary Lineker, and all that. Like, I remember, that's my first memory of a football match, watching Gaza cry, and we've been rubbish at penalties always. But yeah, since then I've been a Liverpool fan. I've watched Liverpool, but it's impossible now. Apparently, Liverpool have got the biggest waiting list. If I want to get a season ticket for Liverpool, it's going to cost. I've got, what is it? 25 years apparently waiting list, and the only tickets I can get now is if going into a ballad, signing up. I'm not going to sign up to a top football team for no reason to never get a ticket. So one day what I'll probably do is treat me and my lad and just do a hospitality thing, pay about 300-400 quid for a ticket, each, if it's a good game. But yeah, my lad doesn't like football, so it's one of them. He's a basketball player. He likes his basketball. Well, you shouldn't have an alarm on at that time, should you? Good advice, John. It's all right, mate. If you need any advice, let me know. I don't know everything, but I know quite a bit about bits. But I will be doing a live later, because I ain't got a video out tonight. and I didn't go to the car boot. It was a car boot opened up on Fridays, and I didn't get up because I couldn't be bothered. So I'll be coming on live around about 5, probably till 9, 10. I was going to take my lad to watch Beetlejuice today, but I think I'm just going to do it tomorrow because it's just easier, because I've got all day then to go and watch it. Because I got car boot in the morning, and then yeah. So, see, I wasn't even born in that at that time. I think I've sold something. Whoa. So yeah. I thought that the commentary back in them days was good. I love watching the old replays, you know, when you watch it on like YouTube and all that. Yeah, they're just nutters, aren't they? Back in the day, 70s. The 70s, I think, was the worst. You see the pictures and they're just kicking each other. I watched this one, it was about Man City. Oh, I can't remember his name. Little ginger haired guy. Oh, what's his name? Darren, you should come on and help me out. Little ginger haired guy, midfielder. Franny Lee, that's it. I knew it, yeah. Franny Lee. And he got tackled, but he didn't like it because it was quite a hard tackle. It wasn't Alan Boy's Franny Lee, because it is like curly bit. And he basically just ran after him and just kicked him, literally just kicked him like a karate kick. And then they started punching each other. It was great. I don't think none of them got sent off either. They don't get sent off. My dad used to talk about football back in the day, saying footballers nowadays wouldn't stand a chance against the old ones, you know, because everything's like a foul, isn't it? But it's changed. I only go to the last few weeks in poor because our booters have gone away, decided not to come out with it. Yeah, I think this year's been really bad for car boots anyway. I think the weather has been really bad all year. We haven't had really some decent long stretch of weather. Had a couple of weekends where it's been all right. And I think it's put people off. I think the weather's put a lot of people off. So people just thought, you know, like the normal people who are just selling, oh, let's go and get rid of some old stuff, or just you know, not bother. Did he? Keegan was a great football player. He was so famous. Everybody had a perm because of his hair, didn't they? Did you have a perm, Darren, back in them days? Oh yeah, you couldn't pass anything, could you? I remember you used to watch it, and it was like, where is the grass? It's amazing what they can do now, though, isn't it? I don't know why they don't. I'm probably going to go. eBoots is open all year round, isn't it? I'm sure it is. They just try and open all year round. As long as it's not raining, they'll open, won't they? Thing is, though, when you got no other car boots and you've got half a field where you could pick up something, it's worth it, isn't it? You know what I mean? The only trouble is you're not going to get really car booters out, are you? That's when you're going to, it's just going to be traders, you know, or everybody trying to sell their apples and Amazon rubbish and all that stuff, you know. So you're never going to get, if you're a reseller, you're never going to get anything. But I probably will go to it, maybe. But saying that, my car boots stay open till, saying that, they're not, I don't know, they stay open till at least November. It depends on the weather, doesn't it? I mean, a car boot can only open on weather, and the weather, I mean, at the moment it's all right, isn't it? Usually in England, September's quite a all right, you know, month. So we'll have to see. In the old days, Darren, I think they didn't even relay the pitch. I think they just put grass seed on it. They don't like it. I don't know what they did to them pitches, but it's like when you used to play at school and it used to rain and the center, you know, the center circle, you used to kick the ball for pass and it'll stop in the center and there'll just be a big massive puddle and somebody have to go and get in, and then somebody will do a sliding tackle and slide for miles. It's legit tools. Oh yeah, they've been. I've seen these TikTok people saying, "Oh, all these people that sell tools, where they're getting them from? They're all nicked, aren't they?" No one can find that many tools if they're not being nicked. People nick tools out of vans all the time, and the only way you can sell them is at car boots because you've got no trace. You know, you stick them online, people look. My local team, I want to support my local team. I wouldn't support. I don't know because I've never supported anybody else. I'll probably support somebody like Aston Villa or Wolves or something. That's more local to me. Or Shrewsbury, but they're rubbish. You watch Wrexham have loads of fans soon. They'll get more fans soon. Thing is, if I went to eBoots and looked at all the tools, I've got a black light, you see. And if they're traders, they will have what they do. They have this pen, and they write their postcode on it. So when it gets stolen, you put the this light, the black light across it, and it'll show their postcode or their name or the house, you know, their address, and then you know it's nicked. Because no way they would be buying all them tools. It cost them a fortune to buy them tools. Some of the tools they're selling is like hundreds and hundreds of pounds, and they're selling them for like half the price of what they're worth. So why would you be selling something that's worth like 200 or 300 quid for like 50? It doesn't make sense, does it? Yeah, Wrexham are doing well. I think they'll get promoted this season, or they'll definitely get into playoffs. Next season, I don't think they'll get promoted. The Championship is a hard one to get out of, and their players won't be good enough for that league because a lot of their players they've bought for Wrexham are like League Two, you know, I mean League One status. You know, they belong in that league. Wrexham. Don't know any other teams. Stockport to top on it. I think they got promoted with Wrexham, didn't they? Lincoln. Lincoln got a football team. Yeah, you know, Ollie Palmer would not get in most of them teams. See, I've got 3 people on TikTok, and I've got 25 people midday on YouTube. It just shows how weird TikTok. I think TikTok's more for the younger people, the people that can't make a video. They just haven't got attention spans on TikTok, have they? Where on YouTube you want to watch something for 10 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes. Has anybody got any Goosebumps books, by the way, while I'm here? The 1990s ones. Because I'm trying to finish off my collection of Goosebumps. I don't know how many I need, and I don't know which ones I need. Just wondering if anybody's got any. Great life, John. I admire you sticking to it, your own values, not following the crowd, and finding success. Thank you. You gotta be yourself, haven't you? You have Goosebumps books, Steph. Have you got the 1990s ones? Because we could arrange a deal here. I'm being serious. If you haven't got them all, I haven't got them all. And what we do is we'll see if we got the whole all. What I'm asking for is because I don't want to. I can buy them. I can go online and buy them all. Yeah, the ones I'm missing. But if somebody's got a lot of Goosebumps, we could range which ones we've got, talk to each other on Instagram or something, and combined. So we got a full set, and then you can send them to me. I'll photograph them, sell them, and then we'll split the profits 50-50 because they go for about 200 to 300 quid. A whole set of Goosebumps books from the 1990s. I think there's a 61, is there, in total? 1 to 61, I think it is, or 62. I'm not too sure, but it's something like that. But I've got a few up there I bought recently, and I've got a load somewhere else. I think I've got about 30, but I might have just have like ones the same ones. I don't know. So Steph, let me know. If I've got like, I know, 70% of the collection and you got 30% of the collection, I'll still do 50-50 because I don't care, because it's still a lot. I'll dig them out, and yeah, they're definitely ones. Well, do it then. Do something, yeah, because you, instead of watching me, go and do that now. Yeah, let me know. Message me on Instagram later, or if you find out before I come back on here, or tell me later, because I'm being deadly serious. If you tell me write down the numbers of each one, I'll find out how many there is. Darren will probably come up in a minute and say there's 62 or something, because he I know what he's like. I'll find out what numbers I got, and if we've got the whole collection, what we'll do is we'll just get them together, and then we can make some money together, because I think I've only had 4 of them. That's just completely good. Yeah, I was going to do it with that. I was going to do it with Matt, Darren, but never got in contact with him. Yeah, how are you going to get up there? Have you got an upstairs then? Or do you live in a bungalow? I thought so. It'd be a bit tricky when you're going up. Yeah, a lot of money, aren't they? Because you got the 62, and then you've got like the one-off ones. I think there's about 4 or 5 of them. Somebody was selling them on Facebook Marketplace for 40 quid for the whole collection, but it was in Cambridge. And I asked her to send them to me. Will you post them? And she goes, no, I can't be bothered. And I was like, oh, do I bother? I know it's a long way. Cambridge is about, I don't know, about 2 hours drive. And I was thinking, could I make it work? And I just really couldn't be bothered because you can make so much money off them. They look like in really good condition as well. I should probably have gone them, but too late now. Right, I'm going to go off TikTok live because it's absolutely boring. And now. You got 2 diamonds. Oh, did I? Wow. I made 1p on TikTok. Woo! What is the point? What is the point, really? It's just, I don't get TikTok. It feels like it's just like a load of begs. You just see loads of people just sitting there going, hi, hi. It's like Tinder, TikTok. Weird. Oh, it's a penny I didn't have. It doesn't make any difference because I can't even draw it out anyway, so it's a waste of time. No, you're not having them for that. You're gonna have them for 12 quid. My vinted is so good at the moment. It's not like better than eBay, but it's so good. How cool is that though? That array. That's so if you, Darren, if you get your light out and the glass glows up like that when you shine it on it, that's uranium glass. So cool. All right, I'm going to be getting off here in a minute because I need to sort out my son, pick him up and that. I mean, I think the one I've got is nice because it's like discreet. It's a little like it fits in your hands. You can't even see it, so you just go right out and press it. And all you need is to shine it on one part. But if you had one of them ones that's about as big as a phone where you can just go like that, it'll be brilliant because it'll just glow up. I want you to get one, Darren, and do a video looking at all green glass going, ooh. No, my look, you'll find one, won't it? It'll be like worth about 200 quid. I want commission if you find one. Absolutely. More money in the pot. Probably be easier for me to. I've seen loads. I don't like. Everything's breakable, Darren. If you know what I mean, everything's breakable. The amount of toys I've sent and it's broke because it's been kicked around by Every or Yodel or God knows who. Darren, do you collect cars at all? Like die-cast model cars, like proper ones? Don't know if you're interested in buying any off me. I've got some nice ones. Yeah, Art Deco. When I was researching mine, I saw a lot of Art Deco. Because it's Art Deco, it's going to be worth something even if it wasn't, uranium. I wonder if I should. Maybe I should do an auction tonight. Would you want to see that? An auction, me selling off stuff and seeing if you want to buy it. I wonder if I can do that. Just me like doing a whatnot, but on this, and then I put it on Vinted, and then you buy it off Vinted. Don't use that, mums. Brooder, that's what you want, don't you? Want that Brooder make? Every single one I've picked up. You know, when I picked up a Brooder, didn't I? Truck with you when we was at the Doncaster the second time for £3. I sold it for 25 quid, just the truck. And then I sold the other one for like 40 quid because I had the carriage part. Crazy. I sold the combine harvester with broken bits on it for 35 quid. It's just it sells so good. Such a collector's thing. That's Brooder behind me. Do it. They all sell. What Brooder is it? You know, what sort of vehicle? I got a subscriber who collects Brooder. He collects old like trucks. So if it's an old truck, he might be interested. Just have to send me a picture, send me a couple of pictures through Instagram of them, and then if it's like trucks, then I'll post it to him because he collects them and then he does them up. He like redoes them up and everything. A container truck, yeah. He does like the old ones with like the old petrol ones and the old really old-fashioned looking ones, like from the 1940s look-alike ones. Right, I'm off. I'm going anyway because I need to go and pick up my lad. So I'll see you all about 5 o'clock tonight because obviously I'm not doing a video tonight. Thanks for all watching. I'll see you in a bit because I'm off. See you later, Darren.